This is Sarah Squires bringing you behind the headlines for today's edition of WYO Today Newsroom. Today, I am so fortunate to be joined here in the studio by a great group of girls. We've got Cindy Olson Roden from the Riverton Chamber and Visitor Center, Holly Cassity from Sweetwater Garden, and Olivia Prince from Wind River Realty, and Pamela Canham from Pause. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hello.
Thanks.
Hi. So we are gathered here today to talk about a special event. This is the first one for 2026, and the first one in a little bit because we had kind of a holiday break in December, and that is the Chamber's Business After Hours. Tomorrow, Thursday, January 29th from 5 to 7 p.m., you can kind of join the crew here at Sweetwater Garden for a very special event. Now, Cindy, can you tell us, kind of fill in the details for us about just generally what Business After Hours is and what we should expect?
Yes, we have it monthly. Usually it's a Thursday night later in the month. So this month it is this Thursday, tomorrow, January 29th. It will be at Sweetwater Garden. They're our host, and then our co-sponsor is Wind River Realty. And then our nonprofit, we like to ask a couple of those to come in, and this time it'll be Pause for Life. We always like them. They always need some recognition, so we're super excited. A couple of members that we haven't had for an after hours for some time, and this is the first one for 2026.
Wow. I don't know about you guys, but, I am starting to really crave something green, something blooming, something lovely in my life. It's this kind of dead part of winter right now. Even though it hasn't been so cold, my eyes are just itching for something beautiful. And I think that is the promise of Sweetwater Garden. Now, Holly, can you kind of introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about Sweetwater Garden and what I hear is kind of a big surprise tomorrow.
You bet. So at Sweetwater Garden, we definitely help with the flowers in the spring, and that's a ton of fun. But we have decided to launch a floral department, and so we will have cut flowers. It's been a whirlwind, but we are having a great time with our new cooler and the cut flowers, and we are ready for Valentine's Day. So it will be year round with that part of the business, and everybody can swing in.
Cool. So it sounds like you've got some blooms in store. That is wonderful and really cool that folks are going to have a chance to kind of go behind the scenes and check out this new part of your business. So wonderful. Make sure you check it out, guys. It's Thursday, tomorrow, January 29th from 5 to 7 p.m. at Sweetwater Garden. That's at 1602 West Main Street here in Riverton. Now, Olivia, you're here representing as a co-sponsor here from Wind River Realty. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
So obviously I'm Olivia, and we are a real estate company here in town, and there are several fabulous ladies in the office, and we're always here to serve. We're super excited about this event because we get to cheer on a new local business. I mean, Holly's been around for a while, but it's still a new business inside the business, and so we're really excited to be a part of that.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Pamela, I know you are kind of famous in these parts here, and Pause for Life. Yeah, obviously Pause is a really beloved organization, but, let us in the door here. Tell us, what Pause is all about, what we can do to help support Pause, and that, yeah.
Well, for those who don't know, Pause runs the Riverton Animal Adoption Center. We have been doing that for 21 years now, and we are a no-kill shelter, so none of our animals are euthanized for space, and we are full right now. Our goal is to just get the little homeless critters that come to us loving homes and families forever. Not just temporarily, although we really would like to get more fosters. And a lot of our fosters are foster fails, and we love it when that happens. But if you wanted to foster an animal, dog or cat, overnight, for a weekend, just for a day, We have field trips that you can take with critters. All of our dogs love pup cups. So if you had only enough time to come down, grab a pup, go through Java or Pony Espresso, grab a pup cup, you would absolutely make their week.
Yeah.
We really encourage it. Right now, we, like I said, we're full. We have 16 puppies
Wow.
that we are caring for right now, 3 different litters. We are full on the cat spectrum as well. If anyone is looking for a kitten, we've got some absolutely adorable ones. Currently, the kittens that we have and the puppies that we have are not ready for adoption. They're not old enough. But in a few weeks, if this is something that you're thinking about, please come see us.
Yeah. Fostering's such a great way to kind of test drive and make sure, that you've got a good match. But whether or not that's the case, you are really helping out both the animal and PAWS, which, we know as a nonprofit, the work that PAWS does really comes, because individuals step up to the plate and help.
Well, absolutely. And when we do an adoption, we do a 7-day foster to adopt to make sure that whatever animal, dog or cat, is a good fit for that home. During that 7 days, if it turns out that it just isn't working, we understand. That's fine. You can bring the animal back. Before we go any further, though, I would like to give our profound thanks to Sweetwater Gardens and Wind River Realty for hosting this event, and also the Riverton Chamber. All of these businesses have always been so supportive of us, and we so appreciate it, because as a nonprofit, we count on the community to help us out.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we've been talking about this Business After Hours networking event coming up tomorrow night here at Sweetwater Garden here in Riverton. They're at 1602 West Main Street. You can check it out from 5 to 7 p.m. It's a chance to kind of mingle, get to know your neighbors, different businesses and business folks in our community here, and really network. I know you usually have some really good snacks, Cindy. But, one of the things that I've noticed over the last few years is that it's also a chance for business leaders to sort of come together at this table too. So being a chamber member is kind of the common denominator that we've got going on here. So Cindy, tell us a little bit about Business After Hours and that value that folks get from being chamber members.
Yes, this is one of the monthly events that we do, and we're hoping that members will come. It is from 5 to 7. They don't have to stay for 2 hours. They can pop in for a little bit, on their way home from work, and just socialize with some other business owners, managers, and get to know each other. I, tell my new businesses or even existing, come in and, meet the other owners of businesses around town. You'll find out how much you have in common and some things that you can share with each other. Mm-hmm. So it's really important. It's nice, and there's no pressure. It's just visiting, having some snacks, and I so appreciate Sweetwater Garden and Wind River Realty stepping up to the plate and hosting this. It's not always easy. The brunt of it falls on them because they have to get their business ready and provide the food, and so I really do appreciate it. But yes, come and see what's going on, and I can't wait to see all the gals from Wind River Realty. I have to tell a little story about PAWS and my husband. We have a dog, and he sees those ASCPS commercials. Am I saying the acronym right? Mm-hmm. For the dogs? And he would send money there, and I'm like, no, you can't send money to them. If you want to donate, you drive yourself down to the shelter and you give them money. Not that other one. I know it's really sad and the commercial makes you cry, but no, you got to donate locally. So now that's what he does. And I think he's kind of scared because think he'll go down there and find a dog and want another dog. And so, yeah, but he needs to know about the fostering. So I can't wait till we talk about that tomorrow night at the event. He'll be there. So yeah, we've thought about getting another dog for our already dog that's spoiled, and we haven't because we're afraid, we might hurt his feelings or, he might get neglected. So.
Well, the argument always is, Cindy, that your dog needs a dog.
Yeah, right.
Shift the blame, and
right.
It works out.
Yeah, no, I just really like to support PAWS because it is difficult. They try to raise as much money as they can. They're on a very tight budget, and they're doing something, for the city and residents, and it's a very important nonprofit. So,
yes, definitely wonderful advice. Donate local, shop local, and network local, folks. You've got that opportunity coming up here tomorrow night from 5 to 7 at Sweetwater Garden. Now, Holly, we touched a little bit on the new florist kind of part of your business, but I'm wondering if we can dive in a little deeper and talk about maybe the things that you weighed and how this is sort of changing the business, and especially during the wintertime here too.
Absolutely. So as we've all noticed, we've got an old-time business that is closing the doors. When we saw that, we went, wait a minute. The next place for us to stretch, it's just natural, is cut flowers. I used to think I had the best job playing in the dirt. Now I know I have the best job because playing with all the flowers, and I say playing, but it's an art. And I really didn't think I was an artist, but I'm finding out I am. But everything that goes into it, there's a lot. This has been a whirlwind. I think we made the decision to move forward about January 3rd. So, less than a month, and we're grand opening on Monday the 2nd. But we do have some exciting things planned for tomorrow night. We are going to help PAWS out with a 50-50 raffle. This is going to be something where you get to guess how much kibble is in the pot. And with that, whoever guesses closest, they get half of the 50-50 drawing, and the other half goes to PAWS. I also have a really gorgeous arrangement that I'm going to be giving away as a door prize. So definitely swing in. See us between 5 and 7. It's going to be a good time. Always is with these ladies. But we want to help out those animals too.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Olivia, I know being a co-sponsor is kind of a cool gig here because, you're not the host.
I don't have to clean house.
Yeah, you get the credit too. But can you maybe touch on a little bit about the value that you get from being a chamber member, from being parts of events like this, for the community, for your business? Let us in.
Well, we're really excited always to support the local community and the local businesses. I feel like as a group, we can help and support each other, and that's how we grow as a community, and that's how we keep the small businesses thriving. So that's super, super important. I really love what our chamber's been doing, trying to get some of these things back into place that happened feels like many years ago. Maybe it wasn't, but sure feels like it. And then, of course, PAWS is definitely always close to our heart. I haven't been fostering because I ended up with some accidental extras already, but my numbers are too high. But I do love that we can help PAWS all the time, and I'm really excited for Count the Kibble 50-50.
Yeah, absolutely. I know some of our listeners probably, they themselves, or maybe they've got a child or someone in their family who's got that eagle eye for these challenges, guessing how much kibble is in the bin. That is going to be part of our event coming up here tomorrow night. It is the Riverton Chamber and Visitor Center Business After Hours Networking event. It's the first one of 2026. It's from 5 to 7 p.m. at Sweetwater Garden here in Riverton. There's going to be food and beverages served here, folks. You can just kind of pop in, chat it up, sample the wares. It is absolutely a great time and a good way to get involved. I think sometimes we look at the word networking, we maybe say the word, but we don't think, deep thoughts about what that really means. So, I think, Cindy, you and I have probably heard a lot of different stories about what happens after these events, where maybe local businesses recognize, oh, here's a need I have, or maybe I'm looking to expand in this direction. And then rather than having to, seek equipment or product or support from outside our community, we're able to make those connections right here and benefit our local economy. It is such an incredible opportunity, I think, here, because those marriages, those wonderful connections that we make, they're oftentimes the things that we don't really think about until we're right there in the room, and it sort of organically sprouts. You see what I did there, guys? Oh my gosh. So I wanted, Cindy, for you to help me kind of share with folks if they're interested in being part of this kind of cool kids club we've got going on here on the radio, talking about these networking events, being a host, or just saying, you know what, it's time for me to join the chamber. What can those folks do?
Definitely give us a call at the chamber at 856-4801 or stop by. We're on the corner of Main and 6th Street. We've got a side entrance. Give us a call, stop in, we'll visit about being a member, or if you want to host an after hours networking, it's great exposure, and it brings good networking for everybody. So yes, stop by or call and we'll take care of you.
All right. So before we go today, I always ask you this, Pam, but I think it's good to remind everybody out there, there are lots of ways to give back to Pause. So can you give us maybe just kind of a rundown of, the current wish list or what we can do individually, collectively, to make sure Pause is well supported here?
Thank you. Obviously, especially when we are full, like we are now, cat food, dog food, puppy, kitten, cleaning supplies. Kittens and puppies pee and poo a lot. And puppies especially love to run around in it. So our staff does a lot of bathing of the dogs during the day. Dog shampoo. But any kind of cleaning supplies are you're more than welcome to donate. And it doesn't have to be a lot. If all you can afford to give us is a roll of paper towels, you have no idea how much we appreciate that. So any kind of cleaning supplies, dog, cat food, litter, kitty litter, as long as it is the clumping kitty litter. We can always use that. Obviously, cash donations will never be refused. I do want to just briefly let people know that our hours have changed, in case you are not a Facebooker. We have changed our days of operation. We are open now Monday through Saturday, 11 to 5. So we are only closed one day a week.
All right.
So that gives people more of an opportunity to come down, whether it's over your lunch hour. And if the only time you can come down is right after work, call us. One of our staff will gladly stay and meet you so that you can look.
Yeah.
We're always happy to accommodate anyone.
Absolutely. If you're thinking about getting involved, volunteering, fostering, donating, think about getting your kids involved in that. What a wonderful lesson in giving back.
Absolutely. And every Christmas, the Pause Board goes down with their families and gives our staff the day off. And we clean kennels and we change litter boxes. And this year we had so many volunteers, a number of which were kids. And we had so much fun. It took us a little over an hour to do the whole shelter because we had so many hands helping. We had a crew from Job Corps. We had a crew from Center of Hope. The entire Wildcat family was there. Thank you all. We love you. Destiny Dower was there with her son. And there are people there that I have no idea who they are, but I want to say thank you. We are indebted to you for coming down and helping out. And we served cinnamon rolls. Destiny this year brought pastries that she had made, which was wonderful. Hot chocolate. It's a good time.
Yeah, so many different ways to give back, to teach your kids that valuable lesson about gratitude, giving, and community, I think. And it's really, I think, at the heart of what we're talking about here with Business After Hours is really uplifting our community, coming together, not just networking, but finding out ways that we can support one another and make Riverton the best it can possibly be. So your chance is coming up here tomorrow night, guys. It's from 5 to 7 p.m. on Thursday at Sweetwater Gardens, 1602 West Main Street. Food and beverages, it's free. You can just pop in, and don't forget the 50-50 raffle. Guess how many kernels of kibble are in the bucket here, guys. I think a lot of kids are going to have some great ideas about that. So a good chance to get your family involved there too and support a good cause. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, for helping our listeners know about this wonderful event coming up tomorrow night.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you're looking for a better way to relax, especially after a long Wyoming day, stop by Porter's Mountain View Supply in Riverton. Porter's offers quality hot tubs built for comfort, durability, and year-round enjoyment. Whether you want a place to unwind, ease sore muscles, or spend time with family and friends, their team will help you find the right hot tub that fits your space and your lifestyle. They also carry everything you need to keep your hot tub running smoothly. That includes chemicals and water care products, filters, covers, steps, and replacement parts, along with accessories that make ownership easy and more enjoyable. Check out Porter's Mountain View Supply at 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton, or give them a call at 307-856-6066.